Balloons TD battles in 2026. I'm just going to let that joke settle just a little bit more. Alrighty then. Is it enough? Yeah, I believe it is enough. But alas, welcome to the new year 2026 and we're still playing BTD Battles modded. Yes, that pile of trash that's been inactive since 2018. But we're still prideful of doing it and joyous of doing it, and today is gonna be no exception. But today is gonna be just a chill moment, just you, myself, this little match here on a little new map and showcasing a new card that I just added in this new update, and just talking about how this year is gonna be and how last year was when it comes to all that. So yeah, just wait until we get to the map of the choice. Oh, I think I skipped it. There it is. Treble Clef from Bloons Monkey City. And I already got myself a little helpful deck here that should probably help me out with it. And about the powers, I think these are going to be the hit powers that we're gonna get. So yeah, let's just commence right through and talk about 2025 right before I place my shield. But yeah, all I have to say that 2025 was quite a mixed bag of feelings when it comes to pretty much everything it is at this moment. At this point, I just, I don't know. I said I would do things and I didn't do them and all of that. Yada yada yada, same old mistakes, same old speech, same old deeds here and there, without an ounce of trying. So, I mean, I've already accepted my fate, that I'm gonna be a mixed bag of content creating and some ideas that I'm going to make. But to be fair, I've done other stuff when it comes to keeping myself in check, trying to keep my composure in there, trying to keep my cool. Yeah, 2025. Overall, it could have been better. It may have been worse, but I'm glad it wasn't worse. But let's just hope that 2026 is going to be the year that's going to be. Alright, so let's get our let's get our heads held up high and pray for the best of the world. Even at our lowest, we're gonna have to get our heads held high up, fist pumping your chest up, and breathe it in. Enjoy the moments while it lasts. I don't know why I went with this route, but okay. When it comes to 2025, balloons, quite good. Card Storm has been significantly better, even though I didn't really touch it. I still checked some things. I still played some Red Bloom, checked some challenges, get some achievements right there. Just on my own time, I may have specified something about doing things on screen, but you know. Yeah, Zombie Assault Resurgence. As you saw me playtesting the the latest beta on Zombie Assault Resurgence, I have high hopes that the game is going to go well, but seeing how some of the releases that's been lately, it's highly doubtful, especially with whatever the hell they decided to pull right at the end of the holidays once again, just 4 years later. Like, damn, this. I feel like I'm going to say this because, of course, I'm gonna get some slack, but whatever. But Fightland, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna say about Fightland. Nothing. It doesn't deserve anything. Its fate was worse than Squat Busters. What did I do? Well, as you can see, doing some extra cards business over here. Just getting some updates, getting some maps, getting some balance changes, more frequent balance changes, as you may have noticed compared to what HQ's done. Oh my god, yes. I think the update that broke me the most was this one, update 6.23. On all types of highs and lows, and it doesn't come to surprise me that the balance that we might receive this year might as well top this one as, I don't know, questionable or something, but I sure damn hope they're Ninja Q is learning their lessons over here and there when it comes to getting some battles won balance in the session. Like, they have testers for Bloons Card Storm before they get their balance up. Why can't Battles still have? I mean, yeah, I understand Battles is 11, 12 years old, and next year Bloons Star Defense on its own is going to be 20. Alright, 20. You can't get any more danger than this when you hear Bloons is gonna be 20 years old next year. Like, you know how much of a fossil I am? Just because I stood up to Bloons for ever since I discovered it on a local Flash game website, all the way starting with BTD 2 and getting my ass handed to me with a bunch of lead balloons because I spammed dart monkeys without regard on whatever the hell I was doing. Yeah, that's what happened. So rookie mistakes and learning from learn while you okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna continue that train of thought, but you know what I mean by that. But yeah, 20 years of Bloons next year is wild. I sure damn hope they're gonna do something about it and not to resort to fan-made stuff like what happened what happened to 2017. I swear to God. Every time I remember, I remind myself that Bloons is this old. I feel like my bones are crunching. Like, I feel like my hair is getting whiter, like more silver by the day. And I understand. Like, I might seem to understand, but at the same time, yeah. But yeah, 2025. As I said, I don't know. It could have been better. It could not have been any worse than that. Let's just hope this year is going to be much better when it comes to just pretty much everything, let's be honest, including my channel somehow. Like, I try to do some try to be a little more active, as you saw, like constant updating of uploading of Frontier Legends. And even now, as I'm recording this video, I'm like 2.5 videos away from to edit out and flesh out and do anything about it, because last time, because as I was recording this, and according to the channel that I am right now, I've uploaded up to the part where we've cleared the underground and have yet to get to the Great Oak Village, if that's what the quest was about, and meeting Divina. Yeah, like I have I think a video and a half about Divina that I want to crunch down to a viewable size of I don't know, 30-40 minutes or something like that, just like an episode, because lately it's been quite a lot going on in my head when it comes to managing everything, like hour-long recordings and gameplay, just trying to tone it down to as much viewing as possible. But seeing as not many people might be interested in viewing Frontier Legends, let alone trying to settle into the story, probably because some of you already completed the story and aren't and really don't want to see the perspectives of someone else. I'm just gonna put that straight away. I mean, why not? It's it's your part of the story and that's it. Maybe you're gonna try to wait for the next big update on Frontier when it comes, if it comes. So gotta be something, right? But anyways, let's see what the extra card stuff is going through. As you may have noticed, we have an array of new of cards and things to share with. Noticeably, I have 3 different Moab Mauler top cards. We have a Moab Mauler, we have a Moab Assassin, and you may have noticed that I also have a Moab Eliminator. Sadly, it's not a tier 5 bomb shooter, it's a token card for extra cards, so it's exclusive to extra cards play. And stats wise, the Moab Eliminator is pretty much like a yeah, here it is, the Moab Eliminator. In all the glory that it is with the Moab Assassin ability missile and all. Before BTD 6 made it the center stage of awesome. But yeah, Moab Eliminator stats wise is the same as Moab Mauler except as a Moab Assassin. Yeah, the Moab Eliminator is the same explosions as Moab Assassin, same pierce, same size, but the Moab damage has been upped to 50, and each explosion expels 16 frags. Yep, you heard me right, 16 frags. Those themselves have like 2 damage and 4 Moab damage. And imagine if you have grouped Moabs with this thing. You're gonna really shred through. So yeah, and the treble clef, this was added the update before I added the Moab Eliminator. I mean, the Moab Eliminator blueprints were there. I just couldn't be asked to make it a 2025 release, so I just said, you know what, let's make it a after New Year's party release. So yeah, take it however you will. And yeah, we have a new notice of a new secret lost tower, the Diamond Grinder from Blue CD JavaScript. That video that I uploaded a few months ago, I still didn't touch the game at all ever since the last release, probably because interest wasn't there, so to say. And it's kind of bummed. It kind of bums me out, probably because, I don't know, maybe some people knew about it, maybe some people were not interested about a new fan game, especially with BTD 6, and really foreshadowing the existence of BTD X or something. I don't know, it might just be me speaking out of my way right now. Yeah, extra cards will not go anytime soon. And for Frontier Legends, as I said, 2.5 videos still left for me to crunch down and try and make it as viewable as possible. But yeah, to each their own, I shall hope. But yeah, and the Necromancer Monkey, it is a 2024 release on extra cards, but I have made some substantial changes that makes it even stronger and amp up even more for late game. So for Necromancer, it's got like it spawns these zombie balloons from the little aura right there, and you see them homing on balloons, and they also have some stage degradations. They really look like the BT6 zombie balloons right there. Alright, just a bit, just so I can place my 3-4 village. A little extra income, and the Call to Arms ability. Oh god, don't tell me I can't place it here. Alright, yeah, this place is much better. Ooh, but yeah. Necromancer before, I didn't like the concept it was in. Like, it might have scaled pretty good, but it didn't scale too good for my liking. And that's why I amped it up. Like, it fires 5 shots that each one amplifies its pierce, damage, attack speed, and all of that by a certain percentage. And by the time you get your Necromancers early on, you'll see their strength come in numbers. And maybe if you have an army of Necromancers, these zombie balloons are gonna wreak havoc. Now, Necromancers and Diamond Grinders together, they are quite powerful. And remember, Diamond Grinders have an ammo limit of 10, and once that projectile dissipates, then each Diamond Grinder will recharge back ammo. Now, speaking of the Moab Eliminator, here it is in its fullest glory right here. And as you can see here, compared to a Moab Assassin, it does have an ability. It does have its own Assassin or Eliminating Moab's ability. Different sprite work that I've done myself. I don't know how it looks compared to that, but yeah. And what makes up the Moab Assassin? The Moab Assassin itself will shoot the projectile that you can see right here. And that ability missile has instead been shifted to Moab Eliminator, which can do massive damage. So the Moab Assassin does 1,000, and the Eliminator ability does 3,000 soaking damage. Now, if the soaking damage part might count here, then what it means is that if a ZOMG or a BFB might be damaged well enough, then the insides might also be gone. Like, bye-bye, get out. You don't belong here anymore. So yeah, that's my concept for the mod eliminator in BTD battles, or BTD 5 in general. And it might be really good. And also 16 frags from the bomb shooter, which means it does immense amount of damage. And it shares the same fierce ordnance ability from the bomb shooter, which makes it attack much faster, has more range, and has a longer projectile lifespan, which makes it even better. Like, yeah, I know this ability was initially from BTD 5 the double range ability, which in itself is still buggy in the vanilla BTD 5. It basically says that it doubles the range of all bomb shooters, but it's basically a super monkey pack though. Yeah, it only affects up to 9 other topmost bomb shooters on the screen. And if you try to place one bomb shooter, if you're below 10, then that bomb shooter will also have increased range for the duration of the ability. So yeah, I think the premise of this the late game is just spamming down these Moab eliminators and see how much this late game is gonna prove to us. As you can see on the right side, treble clamp, just like in BMC. They go past straight into the tunnels, giving them some time to some undercover time. I don't know. That was a stupid one, but yeah. They go underneath, have some time to recuperate, to regen something, and then they go out around on the spiral. I mean, now that I see it closely, it kind of resembles Spawn now. Just tilt it downwards and adjust the environment a bit, and also the fact that there's no water in treble clef. Alright, let's see. 2 OMGs with the Moab eliminator and then assassin. And it has some dents into it, not too much, but at the same time, it's around 40 OMG, so it's basically pumped up to max right now. And of course, targeting isn't too strong, because why not? And means some eliminators I might target them to first. But in the meantime, yeah, Blue and Ninja is going to be the late game combo when it comes to slow. Ever since the Blue change for ZOMGs that gives them a speed cap for every time you get a slow, has hindered much of the strategies a bit, but it still works for BFBs and WAP. So if I sabo these balloons, they're gonna be slowed into oblivion. I mean, I could have added that to a 0 to the mix, but why should I when late game is gonna be all OMGs and whatnot? So waste of a card slot that I could have used for better income generation or support defense for our Moab eliminators right here, such as this 3-4 Monkey Village. It is good support, it is better income, and its range is humongous. And all that range is going to accommodate with Cold Swarm's ability. And also I used Big Blue Buster, where everything was going to do triple damage to Moab class balloons. And imagine that with Moab eliminators. Each missile is going to deal 150 Moab damage. And those frags are basically going to wreak havoc on those Moabs. Alright, let's activate Blue Storm. Yes, it's Blue Storm, not Blue Striker, because I renamed it there, just so it can fit here. Alright, let's see. Cold Swarms, Ordnance, Eliminator ability, Shadow Double, the Sabo's already active. And you can see it is wreaking havoc, and these Necromancers are are putting the work on the balloons. This really looks like the Necromancers are spawning the balloons on a track, just like in BTD 6. That was obviously not intended to happen. Maybe it's the RNG or the fact how I've clumped up all my necromancers in one place doing it. Yeah, that's pretty much a really good necromancer depiction for BTD battles. Of course, with the limitations of the BTD 5 engine, it means that these necromancers were gonna have to be a little bit, I don't know, underwhelming, so to speak. Okay, I can't speak either. English is not my first language, by the way. Yeah, let's see. Round 44. I'm gonna activate Samuel again. Not that it will do much difference because these 4-4 glue gunners already slowed down those OMGs up down to 40%, and Sabo adding an extra 10% to that is kind of redundant. Alright, let's get some more Moab eliminators then, because that's the purpose of this little video. Topics and then turning into late game. I don't know how good I was to interpret that into very well, but I sure damn hope I did good. Okay, yeah, these balloons are getting a little too far. These Moabs are already and we didn't even get to the DVTs. Oh, joyous. Joyous me. Alright, I think this Moab eliminator is going to be on first. First up, let's activate those abilities. Let's get these fierce ordnance abilities going. And sure damn hope that it's going to be for now. And also this blue hose. If I think I'm even going to speak about what I've done in this recent balance change that added the Moab eliminator. Yeah, I've kind of shifted the bloom dissolver, the bloom liquefier's extra splatter, fierce and radius into the bloom dissolver itself, because I wanted to give the Blue Dissolver a better fighting chance against the Blue Hose, because Blue Hose is universally known to be very effective against the Moabs when it comes to their slowdown. So I kind of want to give them a fighting chance while also nerfing Blue Hose to attack for way less. And if you have a 3-3 Blue Gunner, that kind of counteracts itself, like better splatter for slower attack speed. I don't know if it might translate well into gameplay, but at least for assault purposes, both tier 3 blues have been adjusted in some way. Like I'm still hunting for an opportunity to have some people or some pros actually try extra cards when it comes to assault mode balance. Let's see how they're doing about it, because now I think I've been focusing on having too much control that I'm effectively going to change the entire infrastructure of the game, of how towers are going to be handled. Right? It's like my own separate balance patch. If you can catch my drift. Yeah, you can see these Moab eliminators are actually doing a good job. Some are first, some are strong. These when it comes to the OMGs popping down into lesser balloons, then you can see the effect. Or if you have many balloons stacked on top of each other. Okay, yep. Here's the DDT round. All right, let's see how well these Moab eliminators are going to do against DDTs. They're doing some progress. One of those ceramics regrew into a Moab. Because if I set the DDT to be something else, like a BFD or Zonky, then it will spawn Moabs or BFD and all that, and the structure would be kinda disappointing from one point of view to another. Yeah, you can't have something without work without having it buggy at first. All right, let's send some 2 Moabs in my way just for fun. So I can send the Moab Assassin Moabs. Alright, let's get the Moab Assassin abilities going. Yep, those BFDs are gone, and I can activate Sabo. Speaking of Sabo, I think I can put another Sabo on the line and put another Spike Mines on the line. Another Eliminator here. Yeah, those DPTs have been destroyed. Also, the new DDT sprites, as you saw right there, way far different from the Blue City Mobile DDTs because they've been re-sprited by someone else, and I basically put them in the game. Yeah, just a little bit more different when it comes to handling the DDT situation. Because yeah, I mean, porting it from Flash was good. I just wish there was a little bit more thought and work put into it. Just as how Vortex was updated when they ported the into BMC Mobile. Because on Flash, the Vortex was looking like a Flash version of what Flash was. And on mobile, it's been more detailed while still keeping the Vortex blueprint alive. I still miss Vortex's nose propellers from in BTD 6. I mean, yeah, I get why they did that change, but at the same time, yeah. Now this little adventure here is gonna be just me trying to survive as much as possible with these mob eliminator spam. I mean, that's how pretty much most of the late game is going. Why not temples? Why not hand cannoneers? Because I just wanted to showcase a new addition, see how some of you may like it. Also, yeah, this mob eliminator has a 6 DDT send because who doesn't like a bit of pressure at it? Yeah, these DDTs slowly but surely chipping away. Another 2 of these strategies do that while yes. Sometimes you can't escape it. Sometimes you can't escape the region Moabs. They're gonna come, they're gonna hunt you, and they're gonna make your day miserable. Just as how it did Tyler and I said back 8 years ago. Jesus Christ. That's how long these two have played extra cards for. And that was before I even added the Charge Tower as a Card Battles exclusive. And then, I don't know, years later I discovered that, yeah, you can play Charge Tower in Assault mode on private matches. You just need a friend also having the extra cards mod and cheat engine. Alright, all these Fierce Sword invincibility, all those DDTs were looking scary, but nothing these mob eliminators can handle. Now I think this is round 55, the true final round of this insane card battles round set. And then round 56 is going to be, I think it's going to be the limit. Probably because I didn't bring anything that could remove the region. So I'm hoping, oh wow, those DDTs actually. Well, looks like I didn't lose to round 56, I lost to those DDTs. And I had the Bloom Buster. I thought the Mob Eliminators could have had it, but sadly not. I think the sheer amount of blooms surrounding the Mob Eliminators was a bit too much. But yeah, I sure damn hope this video was up to liking. And I thank you guys all for watching all the way to the end. I sure damn assume that you guys didn't skip through because otherwise I'm going to be sad. But yeah, if you enjoyed watching me blabbing about 2020 about all the random stuff that I said in the video, please consider giving a like below, subscribe, and consider watching my Frontier Legends gameplay. I might also make a playlist of all the parts of my Frontier run right as I upload this little video. But yeah, until next time, peace.